Welcome back, guys, to another value, standard, and performance video. All right, so today's value comes from Dr. Henry Cloud and yours truly on October 5th, 2020. Almost 3 years ago to the day. So, you must learn your triggers and make sure you are protected from them. Otherwise, they will lead you into the same failure as before. Okay, guys. This one right here, this one's deep, but it's going to set you free. So you have to understand and know about yourself what is a trigger. A trigger is a psychological occurrence that will call you outside of your character. It's a situation that will make you act outside of who you are, who your character is. It's a type of situation, whether it be pressure from friends or, like, let's say, for instance, in my case, a relationship with money. People asking for money or saying, because I'm in this situation, I need to borrow money from you. And you say you have so much pity and you have so much compassion for them that every time anyone's in that situation, you always give them money and they say, I'll pay you back, and they never pay you back. And now, because they've never paid you back, you're hurt. And now it's ruined the relationship. That's a trigger. When they asked you for the money, you should have known about yourself that I have a soft spot for people who are in bad situations and don't have money. Protect yourself from those situations. Don't be around those types of people. Recognize the situation before it gets to a head and avoid it. Or another way of protecting yourself is confronting yourself. Confronting yourself, but in a way, yes, confronting yourself in that situation and saying, I'm not going to have a repeat. I'm not going to do the same thing I did last time. Otherwise, it will lead you into failure. And that's imperative because you don't want to go into failure. You want to protect yourself from that at all time. Maybe you have a trigger of, again, in my case, let's say you have a certain amount of money in your bank account. And because you have a certain amount of money in your bank account, you now feel like you can spend freely, uninhibitedly. And it's simply not the case. You still always have to budget and be disciplined regardless of how much money you have. Or even, let's say a trigger is your family member offends you. And every time they offend you, you either get depressed and go get in bed and stay in bed all day, or you turn to alcohol and you drink, or you use some sort of substance to escape the situation. I know that doesn't directly correlate with me, but I do have those similar types of issues, like we all do. Protect yourself from those situations when you know them. When you look back on yourself and you reflect on what were the issues, where did the failures in your life come from? If you reflect on every single failure in your life and why it happened, then you'll be able to protect yourself from that situation ever happening again. And when you do that, you lead to yourself to success. And you protect yourself. Man must protect himself from the dangers and the vicissitudes of the world that are coming to destroy him and that are always coming to destroy him. So you learn your triggers, so now you're not pulled in a direction you have no business going in. All right, guys, so that's it for today's video. I actually feel like I could add more, but I don't know where. So I want you guys to drop a comment on where you feel like the video could add more or do better. Make sure to share this with 3 people in your friends and family. Also, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. You must learn your triggers and make sure you are protected from them. Otherwise, they will lead you into the same failure as before.